Why would anybody say to be tried in a military court is wrong? So that's why the CJ ruled where he said no, it can be done, but the court itself, the military court, should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to have fair. He went back to the constitution, and we are very happy with that. This was correct. We didn't know those gaps. Me, I didn't know. I thought there were no gaps. I didn't even know that somebody had removed the appeal had changed the military court from being a subordinate court to being a parallel court, because apparently somebody had made amendments saying that their decision was not appealable. That's not correct. Let it be initial center of handling the matter because of efficiency and focus, because they are focused. They are focusing on the discipline of the army, but also on the misuse of guns and weapons normally belonging to the army. So they are a bit focused. Why don't you allow them to focus? And then if somebody is not satisfied, he can appeal to the superior courts. For us, we don't see anything wrong with that. And the Western countries, to say that it is sacrilege. Now, then you come to the issue of bail. Bail. That one is really a mistake. I can tell you we are really fed up. Because the Banyanguru say, Areireyo yagarka. Areireyo yagarka. Finished. They are finished with you once they say that. Areireyo yagarka. He spent there one night and came back to the village. But the one who stole our pigs, our what? And yet, you know our concept. Akabokaiba, kaihurumugongo gwao. The dog that steals pays with its back. Akabakabi kagumya mugongo. That's what the Baganda say. So now here, this is really provocative. I can tell you it's known, it should stop. Bail. The only time you can make sense with bail is if, even for small things like stealing in the village, for village harmony, unless the case is not ready for trial, really we need to clearly sort out our thinking on this issue of justice that our people understand. And in some ways, it is linked with the level of development also. Because if you say prison sentence, if I am a lumpen, not employed, even if putting me to prison actually is a solution. I was having no food, I now have food. Me, if you put me, the lawyer, private practice, if you put him in jail, yes, what they call in economics opportunity cost, what he loses is a lot. So prison to him is a scare. Because if I go to prison, I'm a businessman, I am a lawyer, I will lose so much, so I fear prison. But a lumpen, it doesn't fear prison. Prison may even be better than, but this is very dangerous because you see the military courts are for two purposes. Purpose number one is to keep the army clean. It is in a house to keep the army clean. Now, if you are going to outsource, somebody rapes, then you go to take him to civilian court, then he's here. Even the time. What is the problem? Why is he tried here for rape, for all cases, as long as he's a soldier? And then if he wants to appeal, he can go and appeal, but having been primarily being handled here initially. So that one was, in my view, is wrong. It will undermine the discipline of the army. But also, the other one where we say that even if you are not a soldier but you acquire guns, we treat you as if you are a soldier. It is also correct. And it's very useful for, the CJ knows how much my people have suffered in Agago, Alepton, Olilim, East Lango, East Achori, Teso, this Kapchorwa, even Bugisu, because of the cattle raiders. Now, these young children, these young Karachuna, the field court martial, court martial 100 of them. There are 3,000 of them in jail now. 3,000. If you go to Kitaria, I hear there are 900 of them. Now, this was good for the area. They were got out of saturation. But also good for them, for the Karachuna. From our NRM point of view, with the freedom fighters from the 1960s, we have been saying, let's have justice according to our society, not according to European society, not according to Asian society, but according to ourselves. So therefore, in the CA, we the Bush people got in touch with the westernized people, the lawyers who had studied in the Western system. And we tried to harmonize a minimum consensus, peacefully, not by fighting, but by negotiating and compromising so that we move forward. Now, coming to other concepts, there are so many concepts that the modern court system pushes, which we don't agree with, but peacefully we comply.